Welcome back. It's been a long time for me, but I'm sure it's a short time for you because I have not sent out the videos yet, and I've been recording in bulk because a lot has happened. A lot has happened. As you can hear, my voice is very deep. AI, the Somnium Files, Nirvana Initiative. I could not tell you what I do not remember. When I say I do not remember as much, I think, hold on, she's singing a little bit too loud. Bursting my eardrums. Bursting my eardrums with that opera singing. Anyways, from what I remember, we went to the Nizit's Law's office. What else? What is going on in the plot? We were trying to figure out. I think we just finished the scientist Somnium. I think what we were trying to figure out, like what was going on. And the whole idea of like creating a new human being and all that kind of stuff is weird. But let's see. We're gonna probably get a recap. I just don't remember what we were on.
Your objective is to solve the mystery behind the sudden appearance of Jin's right half.
Shut your stupid mouth, you third-rate bit part actor!
That corpse didn't teleport here after all. Firing your gun in here? Are you insane?
The director of Horodori Institute of Genetics. You are technically my master. I can't disobey your orders.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, he's dead. I forgot about that. The scientist guy is dead. There's that.
It's perfect. It's just like the real thing.
I learned how to do 3D modeling in a correspondence course. Back when I was a student, my grandma told me I should learn a skill set.
Grandma. All right, let's put this in the auto. Let's see if there's any recaps, any files. I'm sure it's in the manual side of things because this is poor UI because you really can't even see it, but I digress. I don't want to make fun of this game. This game is not too bad. It's just that's like one thing I could, like, you know, is a nitpick. Let's see. Corpse.
I'm sorry, Ryuki. This might freak you out, but there's something I have to tell you. Will you hear me out?
What?
The thing is, this corpse is so cowardly that
It has no guts!
What?
That was so lame.
I know. That was so bad. The joke was over before I even said it. But I just had to do it. I mean, look, the corpse is completely missing its guts. I couldn't let this chance pass me by.
Okay. The reason the corpse is on the blackboard is because it doesn't have internal organs anymore. Okay. It's a lower pressure than the outside. It's similar to how suction cups work. Okay. I see.
Chikara's right side. The cross-section is stuck right onto the blackboard.
What's the estimated time of death?
Based on the time the body was discovered, that would make it about 4 hours ago.
So, around 8 p.m. on February 11th, right around the time we were meeting with Tokiko.
Looks like there aren't any other clues here.
Interesting.
Well, satisfied?
About the Nile message the Terror sent to Chimpy.
I think he was lying about the money. Terror probably wanted someone to find Chikara's body.
You mean he wanted Chimpei to find it?
Not necessarily. It might have been for the police. Terror might have predicted that someone from the police would contact Shinpei.
Interesting. Now the question is, why would they predict that? Is what I'm trying to say. Is the terror the culprit?
That's my assumption. I can't think of any other suspects.
Just who is this terror?
I wouldn't be having so much trouble if I knew that.
It can't be Tokiko, can it? Tokiko was with me at Chikara's time of death, and she was in Okinawa during the incident with Jin.
Yeah, at the very least, it seems unlikely that she did it personally.
But something has been bothering me. I feel like Tokiko is involved somehow. Chikara was a member of NICE, and he knew about Bats 490. That's not all. The appearance of Jin's corpse was made to seem like a paranormal phenomenon, as if the same thing from the Philadelphia experiment had happened.
After all, we are living in nothing but a simulation. A false world created by a program.
Could she have done all this to give her claim credibility?
I don't know, but it's possible.
Super possible. What about the security cameras at Sekiba High?
I checked the footage, but I didn't see anyone suspicious. Of course, that place is huge, so there are plenty of areas the security cameras don't cover.
Any cameras on campus?
None. Do you remember what Gen said? The security at Sekiba High is completely lacking.
That's a shame. That is a shame.
In any case, let's go see Tokiko. I have to talk to her.
Understood. We've come this far. I'll back you up until you're satisfied.
NICE Japan branch, February 12th, 11:20 p. I was gonna say PM, but it's AM, I'm guessing. It's morning time.
I've been expecting you. I thought you would be arriving soon.
You're doing a lot of
What do you
expecting.
mean?
I knew you would come see me.
Alright, you don't gotta bang on me like that. You don't gotta bang on me like that. Let me see. Let me do the quiz real quick. What food do you like to make? Wait, what food do you make your visiting friends? Jeez, I can't even read. Eel sushi. I haven't heard it. You sure it's not angoi? A child with intense bravery. Okay. Oh, I see. So I'm guessing each time I level up, I get like a new persona. If that makes sense. In 20 minutes. In 20 minutes. Hold on. Alright, we back in this. I do a little editing. See if it works. Tokiko. Jin's right half didn't teleport.
I've solved the mystery, Miss Shigure. Jin's right half didn't teleport. It was just made to seem that way. It should have been obvious when you think about it. Teleportation? It's impossible. We live in a simulation? This is a fake world created by a program? Impossible. Simulation theory is nothing but occult nonsense. Just a ludicrous myth like UFOs, ghosts, and Kappa. I'm sure there are people who'd like to believe in these things. And there are groups who profit by making people believe.
Mr. Ryuki, it appears as though there's been some misunderstanding. We of NICE have nothing to do with this.
Are you sure about that? All the pieces would fit together if NICE is the one that made the QR video. The falsified paranormal phenomenon. What was written on the signboard. It all advances your agenda. Could it be that you wanted to spread the QR video by showing that sign along with the corpse on stream?
As I've told you, we are not the ones who made the QR video. What is the purpose of the QR video in the first place? Are you saying there is some message urging people to join NICE in it?
Yeah. Yeah. That's what it is. Let me see. It's a big window. That's a really big window. Jeez, it's so blinding. Let's look around real quick.
These aren't sunglasses. It's a fairy's black bra.
Oh,
What a
what?
degenerate.
About this
As
room.
you know, this is the president's office at the NICE Japan branch.
The world is full of rubbish. Such things should all be washed away. That was my thinking when I designed this room.
You designed it.
Yes, the flow of water cleanses one's heart, just like the flow of time.
I don't know about this. This is gonna be quite annoying, and it's a lot of like water bills. Like, you gotta pay so much water bills for this. Oh my gosh! But then again, she's a head of an organization. About Chikara's murder.
I know of the incident, of course. However,
Yes, I know you have an alibi. We were here, having a conversation during the time of Chikara Horadori's death. But that doesn't necessarily mean you're completely innocent. You are the president of NICE. Surely you have plenty of subordinates who can do your bidding.
are you implying I ordered someone to kill him?
It's a possibility.
And what would be my motive?
Well...
Remember what Tokiko said. Chikara Horadori is an avid believer in the Order of Percent. Their order and NICE are heading in completely different directions.
Perhaps NICE and the Order of Percent are hostile.
I see. You're suggesting there was a conflict between organizations. It is true that NICE and the Order of Percent have differing beliefs. However, we are not at odds with one another. Both organizations believe in the simulation theory. In that respect, we are comrades.
That's hard to say though. Like, how do you specifically know that's the case? Because, like, granted, they split off. They didn't like what you believed in entirely, and that could also fester some resentment as well, because you're a big organization and they're not too big from by the looks of, you know, it. What did NICE and the Order of the Percent believe
We are
in?
living in a simulation, a false world. And from this false world, we seek emancipation. That is what NICE believes. On the other hand, the Order of Percent, we are living in a simulation, a false world. But they wish to remain imprisoned within it. Forever.
Forever?
Mr. Ryuki, have you ever played an open-world game where you play as a criminal?
A game that lets you rob, murder, blow things up, leave a trail of debris wherever you go. An absurd, heinous game where you can freely commit all sorts of horrible crimes.
I've never played anything like that, but I know what you mean.
Then you
GTA.
can understand. If this is a false world created by someone, then the Order of Percent believe they can do whatever they wish. To them, this place is a true utopia. A dream world where they're allowed to do anything they want with no real consequences.
That's why they want to live here forever?
Exactly.
I get it. That's why Chikara was researching immortality.
In theory, using Purge, even immortality is achievable. The ultimate dream that humanity has been yearning for thousands of years. It will soon become a reality. What do you think? Isn't that wonderful?
Let's read the log again. Dream world really allowed to do anything with no real consequences. I know a lot of like media that like surrounds the theme around that, like having a world with no consequences and you can't die, and I don't know. About Chikara's research on immortality.
I am aware that Chikara was very particular about immortality. However, I will say one thing. One must not believe in eternal youth. Eternal youth is a lie. By the way, Mr. Ryuki, do you remember what you said earlier? Simulation theory is nothing but occult nonsense. That is clearly false. The simulation theory is not occult. It falls within the realm of science. In fact, many esteemed scientists have given serious thought to the matter. The theory was originally proposed by a Swedish philosopher. However, the concept has been around since long ago, even as far back as the days of Plato and Zhuangzi. This world may be an illusion. At least, there is no way to prove it isn't an illusion. There are great people throughout history who have held such ideas.
But there's no way to prove it is an illusion either, is there?
No, there is plenty of science to support it. The holographic principle, theory of relativity, the measurement problem in quantum theory can also be considered proof.
This goes into like a lot of like philosophical, and I'm not even equipped to have this type of conversation at the moment. I was like, yo, let me just hop on this game and just play. And then now this damn gangbanger philosopher lady wants to just preach to me right now, man. I'm tired. The holographic principle.
Even light cannot escape a black hole.
True.
I'm sure you've heard this before. Information is the same. It cannot escape a black hole. It's known that the amount of information trapped in this way is not derived from the volume of the black hole, but the surface area. Considering this, you can conclude that information in a three-dimensional space is stored in the boundary of its two-dimensional surface. In other words, all information stored in this universe is encoded in a single flat plane, just like a hologram. Regarding gravity and other physical processes, they can be completely accounted for through the laws of physics defined by the boundary surface. Let's take a character from an action game, for example. When that character falls, you may think he was pulled to the ground by gravity. However, gravity does not actually exist in the game world. Only code that was written in the program. The character's body is merely made to show as if it fell based on its code.
You think this world is the same?
The holographic principle is not a theory. It is a principle. It has already been mathematically proven.
I am begging. This game does not end in the way how I think it's gonna end, and I promise I am not going to hypothesize it. I am not going to say it. I just hope it's not the case. I hope it's not gonna end the way how I think it's gonna end, man. Please. I already dealt with a game like this, and I'm not gonna say it because it's gonna give off too much. It's gonna give off what I'm trying to say right now. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. That's a nice watch.
I see. Then let us leave it at that. In any case, there is no denying that the simulation theory is true. But unlike Cara, I have no interest in the concept of immortality, because my objective is to tear at the seams of this world and emancipate us all.
So you mean dying?
No. Death and emancipation are completely different. I have no desire to commit suicide, though I would be fine with dying at any time.
Because this world isn't real.
There is that, yes. However, there is another reason.
Oh.
If I wish to do so, I can resurrect myself. We are living in a false world created by a program. Therefore, if we can rewrite its code, we can create miracles, like reincarnation, or even bringing someone who has already passed back to life.
Keep your eyes down, please. I don't like that.
Has this woman lost it? Ryuki, you were right. There's clearly a lot of reasons to be suspicious.
I don't know, man. The way how she opened her eyes, man, I'm giving that doki doki literature vibes, yo. Oh nah.
So Tokiko.
Yeah. Let's check with Wingsync.
And then she banged on this afterwards. Like, come on. Wink sync. Oh, did I skip something? I saw everything. Okay.
If you don't do as I say, I'm sure you know where this is going.
What is this?
Looks like Tokiko is blackmailing someone.
What is it she saw?
I don't know.
Then...
Yes, let's get a deeper look into her mind. Using a regular sync.
Abyss HQ, February 12th, 12:25. It's on a Tuesday. Nah.
Ryuki, just to confirm, you did get permission, right?
Yes, she accompanied me voluntarily and...
No, I meant from Boss.
I haven't seen Boss. She wasn't in the control room.
It's fine. I'll be sure to talk to her later.
I don't think this is a good idea.
Me neither.
Besides, you don't look so good, Ryuki.
I'm fine. So please, I need...
But you... Oh, fine. I'll help you for now, but I won't be held responsible. Deal? Look, Ryuki, please just don't cause any problems. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes. I absolutely need you to follow this rule.
Yes, understood.
Okay then, let's begin.
So I'm a little bit confused. Like, how did he get to, like... How did he get her into the Ibis HQ or agree to do this? Damn, this is loud.
I wonder if this is the Nye's president's room. It's really white, though.
Let's make an acronym poem with the letters for Nyes.
Where the hell is this coming from?
N.
Okay. N. Not that I know why.
A.
Angry.
I.
Incoming?
X.
Shingu River Ray.
Not that I know why. Angry incoming Shingu River Ray. The Shingu River Ray. Such a kind animal.
Angered by humans polluting waterways, I guess.
Interesting.
Somnium scan, activate!